What's going on, people? It's your boy John, coming at you again with another video. So a few weeks ago, my friend asked me, well, he didn't ask me, I asked him for a video recommendation. I said, give me a question. Give me a question that you want answered, that I can discuss in the video. And he said, how do you be comfortable with yourself? How can you be comfortable with yourself in difficult situations? How can you be comfortable with yourself under adversity? Well, I'm going to address the real question underneath that question, because I don't even think the problem is being comfortable with yourself, or that people can't be comfortable with themselves under difficult situations. I think people aren't comfortable with themselves at all. I don't think people are comfortable with themselves even when there's nothing happening, when there's no difficult situation. Because a large majority of the difficult situations that we face as human beings, they're created by the mind. They're mind generated. They're usually personal problems. They're not physical problems. They're not like financial problems or material problems, or like I need to find a place to live or food. It's never that. It's always personal stories that we have about ourselves which bother us. Realistically, we don't really like ourselves. We don't like ourselves. In fact, some of us even hate ourselves. We hate our own self-perceptions of ourselves. And the reason you're not comfortable with yourself, the reason you can't relax just in your own being, is because you don't like yourself. You don't like your ideas about yourself. You are uncomfortable with how you see the world, and you don't want to be with that person. That person is a reckless freak, insane. Now, in reality, there is no person. There's just a collection of thoughts and ideas and emotions. There is no person. But stupidly, we think that this collection of thoughts and ideas and bundles of emotion, we think that this is us, and we then put ourselves in a box, and we then look at that box and we're like, I don't like this box. This person is a freak. I've got to now unlearn. I've got to become a different person. I've got to self-develop. And then what people do is they gain knowledge, and they gain more knowledge, and they think that by becoming an intellectual, which is someone knowledgeable, that's the answer. But really, you're just putting more ideas into your head, and you're making your own life worse, because you think that by doing more, you're going to achieve comfort. You're going to be happy with yourself. You're going to be at peace. In reality, I think to be comfortable with yourself, you've got to understand that you are not your ideas of yourself. You are not the self-perception that you have of yourself. That isn't you. You aren't a thought. You aren't an idea. You're not a concept. How can you be a concept? How can you put a tree or a bird into a concept? Like, we do it to categorize things so that we can understand what this thing is, but why do you need to really understand yourself? So you know what to do, so you know how to do something? That just causes overthinking. Now, planning has its place. Planning has its place for physical, material problems that you have. Like, I need a house, or I need work that I'll enjoy, or not even that, even just I need to have enough food to survive, or do I have a toilet, or shit like that, like physical things. Real problems, That's fine. Planning for those things, using your mind for those things is okay. But when it comes to your personal problems, when it comes to your personal issues and frustrations and insecurities, this is what's making you uncomfortable. And you think it's real. You think that your problems are real. You think that they are you. And you have these problems, and now you're fucked up because you have these problems. You can't see things clearly. You're not seeing yourself as you really are. You're seeing yourself as how you think you are. You're seeing yourself as kind of how you want to be and how you don't want to be. You're seeing yourself through the lens of desire and fear. I'm this person, oh my god, that's scary, terrifying. Or I see myself as this big, over-exaggerated king of a person. Oh, but I'm not there yet. I feel sad again. I see myself as having all these things that I want. I don't have them. Shit. Sad again. Upset again. Frustrated again. You're not seeing yourself for who you really are. You're seeing yourself as how you think you are. And that's causing you pain. That's causing you dysfunction. That's causing you misery. How can you be comfortable living like that? If I saw myself as being a king, but I'm not a king. If I saw myself in my head as being this big puffed out guy who's got all this respect and all this shit, social status and all this stuff and respect and positions in society, but I'm not there yet. Of course I'm going to feel upset. Of course I'm going to feel frustrated. In fact, every action I take in that state is going to be a frustration. Because I'm not going to get there immediately. I'm not going to get there instantly. It's going to take time and effort and dedication and patience. It's a process. It takes time. You're not going to get there overnight. But of course, if you already see yourself like that, you believe you're going to get there tomorrow. And that's not going to happen. And you're going to then fail. And then you're going to start from ground minus 001. Not even ground 1 or 0. Ground 001.1. Pardon me. So, how to be comfortable with yourself? Well, you need to see yourself for who you really are first in order to be comfortable with who you are. And you've got to take out the garbage. Because right now you're not seeing yourself as who you are. You're seeing yourself as garbage. And you can see the garbage whenever you rest by yourself. And if you can't rest by yourself, if you can't just relax and be and just enjoy yourself in your own company and presence, if you can't do that, then first you've got to start doing that, relaxing by yourself and being okay with being solitary. If you can't do it, it's usually because you have lots of ideas and perceptions about who you should be and who you are and who you think you should be and who you think you are and your problems and your issues, and the thoughts then come, they race and they hurt and they're painful and you just want to get away from it. So you distract yourself with talking to a friend, or going out for a run, or having sex, or eating some food, or watching some TV, or playing a video game, or going on your phone. You're distracting yourself from yourself. You can't live but with yourself, so now you're trying to look for the other. You're trying to look for something else to make you happy. And that's going to make you feel even worse, because you're usually not going to get those things immediately. I mean, you'll get them. You'll usually get them when you don't want them. But fucking hell. You'll get those things when you don't want them, because you're going to be thinking clearly and you'll be taking action with a still mind. You'll be taking action with a calm mind, with a rational mind, with a mind that's actually thinking clearly and is decisive and spontaneous. You'll get what you want in that state. You will. But you won't get what you want in a state of confusion, because you're not seeing things clearly. You're seeing things muddily. You're confused. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get calm. You want to get still. You want to get to a place where you are seeing things clearly, and therefore you can see yourself clearly. When you see yourself clearly, you realize there's nothing to worry about. There's no problem. There's no issue. There's nothing to do in this moment. If you're just at home and relaxing, there's nothing to do. But you can't do that because you're always planning. You're always thinking about the next moment, the next fucking thing that you've got to do. You can't relax. You can't be yourself. You're always trying to be something else. So you won't be comfortable. You won't be relaxed. You won't be comfortable. So to be comfortable with yourself is to let go of the garbage that you keep telling yourself. Your ideas of what you need to become and what you need to be and what you need to do. Your own self-perception. You've got to let go of this, because it's causing you misery. And if you can't relax, I think relaxation is one of the best goals of human existence, actually. I think relaxation is the ultimate answer to most of your problems. We pay so much to relax. I mean, everything that we do in our life is to essentially relax. We eat food to relax. We have sex to relax. We watch TV to relax. Usually these things give us momentarily relief and momentarily relaxation, but then a few moments later we want something else again, and we're in that state of wanting and lust and desire once again. So you need to let go of your perception, and the way you do that is by becoming aware of how you really think, how you think about yourself. What are you thinking about yourself? What are you telling yourself about yourself? Understand then that these things that you're telling yourself aren't true, that they're false, that they are only perceptions, and it's that you are holding on to these perceptions is causing you the misery and the pain. I should look at the camera rather than look over there. But you holding on to these perceptions and ideas of yourself is causing you the misery and the pain, and causing you not to be comfortable with yourself. You can't be comfortable with yourself if you're telling yourself all this bullshit. So see the bullshit for the bullshit that it is. Don't believe me. Don't go into it saying, okay, this is bullshit that I'm looking at. No. See it and realize, oh, I'm telling myself this. Oh, that isn't going to feel good, is it? But usually it's coming out of a place of insecurity, a place of not being enough. It's a place of, it's going to be this needy energy at the core. See that needy energy for the core, become aware of it. And when you become aware of any tension or energy that's inside of you, which is causing you misery or pain, when you become aware of it and stop feeding it with unconscious attention, unconscious energy, its lifespan is massively reduced. It will dissipate itself with your awareness. You don't have to get rid of it. It will get rid of itself just through the power of awareness. If you shine light on darkness, you don't have to get rid of the darkness goes away by itself. So, become aware of the discomfort, become aware of why you're uncomfortable, and then relax. Just relax, baby. Relax and you'll be okay. And that's it. 11 minutes of me talking. Hope I helped someone. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you're peaceful. Be kind and be friendly to everyone. And I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.